Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to this Asteroid Fight Club meeting where I'm warning you, if you're on the Gulf Coast, Florida, or on the East Coast, you need to prepare for hurricanes. Also, if you are Hawaii, you need to prepare for hurricanes. And California, just because your water is so warm, you need to prepare for hurricanes. That means prepare ahead of time, have a plan, talk to people in your family or friends somewhere north and safe, like, hey, if we decide to leave town for a few days to see if the city gets hit by a hurricane, can we come stay with you? Stuff like that. You got pets, you got friends, family, elderly. Prepare now. It's like everybody forgot we got hit by a bunch of hurricanes last year, and all the signals are there for me. And so we're at the stage where we're now like a couple days away from the Atlantic possibly getting interesting. I had to pawn my guitar and amp and PlayStation 4 to continue to do this, to bring you this information. And as far as I know, I'm the only person last year who said we will definitely get hit by 2 or more hurricanes. And we did. And so for me to have to pay to bring you this information, because I'm under the impression there aren't a lot of people out there higher up who want you to know it all and be aware of how serious the situation is. And so I don't have time for your opinion, man, right now. Like, if I'm going to work 10 hours in a video like I did the one before this, and then come, if you believe in flat earth, that is fantastic. If you believe in geoengineering, that is fantastic. This video is about hurricanes, okay? So make your own video on your own channel. I don't want to, this is just telling people, hey, you need to prepare for hurricanes. Yesterday, I got freaked out, as I've been doing this for 5.75 years and covering hurricanes and volcanoes and earthquakes and all the shitty shit that goes on that people want to stick their heads in their asses about and not paying attention to. I cover that, and I've been covering it with extreme accuracy, and it gets harder and harder to do it in any level the deeper we get into it. So yesterday, when a volcano erupted in Italy, or 2 days ago, and then the bridge that was 350 feet up broke and over 35 people died, I freaked out. It hit me really hard. And so I go out, I leave the house for the first time in forever. I go for a walk because I haven't been doing any exercise whatsoever almost all year. I do push-ups, and people yell at me, how can you not be you look like you're all buzzed out? I didn't drink a single thing. I was just freaking out because we've been having major volcanoes popping off every 2.3 days. So yeah, I don't have the energy to put up with people's shit this year, man, especially on my own dime, okay? So when I'm telling you about hurricanes and everybody who talks about hurricanes is starting to say, yeah, it is definitely time to watch the Atlantic, okay? And you got the whole West Coast on fire, pumping smoke into the mix. There are so many variables going on, and I was thinking about it with all the other planets freaking out in our solar system. The fact that science looks at the solar system or our galaxy or the universe is like, no, we get it all, and we understand all the atmospheric process that go on with everything on Earth. And carbon's the only thing that affects anything. And they keep telling me volcanoes don't affect the temperature or the atmosphere, and if volcanoes do affect the temperature, it cools it down. So it's almost like our government and science is working against us on hurricane and earthquake science. I believe Dutch synths and suspicious observers can attest to this as well. Maybe. I'm never speaking for them, but I do recommend them both highly for your earthquake information. We had a 4.4 in California. We had a volcano, weird spot. The volcano situation has been crazy. Volcano 6.9 in, was it India, killed a bunch of people. There's so much information going on, it's hard for me to keep up. So I'm just reminding y'all, I don't even have enough money to get the hell out of Houston, move to Colorado, fix my car, get a tire. So yeah, I don't know. If you don't like my style, fine. Go find somewhere else. And if you want to sell people on flat earth, don't do it here, man. I can't verify whether the earth is flat or round. And so I don't know how that helps anybody at a time where you got people dying en masse again in places as infrastructure is being torn up. And we are in day 5 of the 90-day disaster period. And since I started it, have we seen any disasters? Yes. Yes, we have. If you've been paying any attention, I highly recommend you go pull every single piece of weather footage you can find on Earth every day. If you really want to understand the situation, you can do your own due diligence. The fact that I spend 12 to 15 hours a day finding this, bringing it to you, yeah. So, Friday, big storm rolling to the east again. the entire East has gone through major flooding issues. A lot of places are saying it's the worst flooding they've ever had. Rain total rates are being just like crushed on the East Coast. Agree, don't care. Okay? I mean, I love you. I'm doing the best I can to present this information. But Mercury is retrograde and all y'all are fighting about politics. If you want to come here and shit on, like, the information, I'm just trying to tell you, dude, yeah, the situation is bad. And so, like, look, Philip Papin, well, the subtropics have dominated the Sentinel team activity over the past month. Debbie Ernesto, there are some hints that things might be changing in the short term. For starters, we finally have a decent easterly wave convective activity pulsing around 50W. Then there's been, like, Ernesto is the new Debbie. Debbie was just kind of sitting there churning, which is weird. You've had jet streams going retrograde. You got like 6 planets retrograde now. So you got this easterly wave we're watching. We can always have any type of a fast, rapid pop-up. But look at this giant wave that's rolling off now of Africa. Like, look at that thing. It's already got its spin, a rotation, the moisture. Look at level it is at. If that is moisture. Like, look how giant that thing is. And so, yeah. I don't know. My plan was to get out here in about 17 days. And so, not looking real good on the, like, hey, I'd like to be Planetary Defense Commander from a safe place. But I'll do the best with what I can. But what I'm just saying is I don't know, man. Everybody's got issues and everybody's yelling at everybody today. Or all the time now. So, communicating, people are bad at it. That's why, like, I haven't really been talking to anyone in real life or anywhere because, I don't know, I just try to provide information and hopefully it will mean something to you. And then we'll go for there. But, yeah, like, Main Street collapse. You got tons of this shit all over the place. And so, for me to bring this shit to you all the time, it's a downer. And especially when I gotta go. I mean, they've been saying I should stop doing this forever. Because I'm never going to be successful at it. Not meaning that I won't be good or that I won't bring you the proper information. Meaning that it's just never going to break it through, man. So, I've been heroic. I don't give a shit if you agree or don't agree. And I don't mean to be such an asshole. But I'm just saying at the time, I don't know, when you have a volcano erupt in Italy and a bridge totally break and people die, I don't want to talk about fucking flat earth. And I don't want to talk about, like, geo-fucking-engineering. What are you going to do, man? You're going to break into their cave and break all their geoengineering equipment? Think YouTube comments are going to stop the geoengineers? And they don't control everything. That is, like, part of the idea that there are some masterminds that control all of Earth and the volcanoes. No, they don't, man. They aren't geoengineering the volcanoes. The volcano is a situation that nobody's got a handle on. But they even need the bunker people, the rich people, to think that they got a full handle on the volcano, so that way they won't start thinking that there's a God that would punish them if they tried to destroy 6 billion people on Earth, man. So, by just screaming geoengineering or flat Earth at a time where everybody needs to be calming down and being cool, it doesn't help. So, yeah, your comment, I mean, at some point for the next 2 months, I may shut comments down completely till this hurricane season is over. Because last year when we had those hurricanes were fake people. Like, those were the worst shills, or I didn't like that word, but, like, just the biggest fucking idiots ever. Like, hurricanes aren't real. They're fake hurricanes, man. That's the dumbest shit I ever heard. But people, all you gotta do is come in, it's like people at a party come in and shit on your birthday cake. I mean, that's what the internet is like. It's like these people who, like, if you're at a party function who are just like, flat Earth, and then they don't ever go deeper. And I'm not saying the Earth is round or flat, 'cause I can't verify. Yes, space agencies are weird, but if a video I'm making is about weather, or hurricanes, or volcanoes, you're just screaming flat Earth, or geoengineering, like, tell me how geoengineering affects volcanoes, man. Seriously. I'm saying you gotta deal with standing on stage, which is what YouTube is, in 2018 is crazy. And so I'm just trying to say, yeah, and it's like, I don't know, anyone who's got a social media account is like, has just as great a body of work as me. So I'm not 100% sure that, hurricanes will hit the United States, though, as we were just looking, it looks like here that Hawaii might get hit. And I called Hawaii possibly getting hit this year months ago. So it's another time that I'm right. But if somebody has a Twitter account or a YouTube comment section, or can leave YouTube comments there, just as fucking accurate as me, or they know just as much. And I'm just saying, but I don't know, my predictions seem to be doing pretty well, so it takes me heed, because I called 2 or more hurricanes hitting the United States this year, and this might be one, and we still got the next 2 months. Like I said, we got 85 days left in this American disaster period. So, you know, the people who want us to fail and are like, we can't do anything, everything's going to fail, and the bad guys are totally powerful. I don't know, man. There's like, you guys have had your day since 9/11, and those days need to be done, because I'm tired of answering to Debbie Downer and Grumpy Cat. Like, oh my God, everything's bad, everything's gonna die. So yeah, fucking hurricanes, man. People in Houston aren't even that worried about it, and the infrastructure here is worse. But so yeah, look at that. Tightly wound. The water temperatures, are you kidding me? They're crazy. Like, the temperatures off the California coast are like 10 degrees hotter than normal. The water. And it's like, why? People are like, why is that? And volcanoes. It was like, volcanoes don't affect anything, man. It's like, I gotta be the guy going, you know what? Volcanoes, man. It's funny, because people are like, volcanoes, and every day they do volcano eruptions. They're like, volcanoes are always erupting. It's like, dude, we had how many thousands of people die in Puerto Rico? And people are like, hurricanes always hit America. You know? It's like, I don't know. It's just a hard deal. So after watching all this shit I've watched, it's weird to have to deal with fucking idiots all the time. Not all of y'all, I'm just saying the people who are always, the cool people are cool. It's always like, it's a minor majority. The people who enjoy ruining it for other people. And there's, you know, and the internet is like their playground. They love to come in, like, I could put on a great presentation. That's why I don't like doing live. Chat is always a cesspool on anybody's live things that doesn't have a moderator. They like to come in and steal the show just by pissing on shit. Like, the people, we have to stop the people who like ruining things for other people from running the show. So, yep. It's probably not, like I said, my best presentation, but I don't know, when I would just like stepped outside of the house for the first time forever, get a little fresh air exercise, because that Italy volcano fucked me up and the bridge fucked me up. Have people like, how could you ask people for money, but then you're out running around? Like, yeah, dude. Yeah. Was it 8 months in? It's crazy. Fucking bring it. But yeah, usually when the energy changes, and there was another shift, and that's what I'm talking about. Like, it could get really bad really fast. Nobody seems to be paying attention. There are people paying attention, they just feel helpless. Because there's a total stronghold in social media and social networking to where no good messages can get through. And that literally people just start screaming climate change. Like, having a climate change debate during hurricane season is just dumb. It's like having a discussion of who set the house on fire while your house is on fire and you're in the kitchen sitting at the table. And literally scientists have been using the same message, like, it's, you damn climate change deniers. If you'd only admit climate change is real, everything would be better. Or then we could tax people and then it'd be better. And it's like, dude, you've been having the same message for like 15 fucking years. At least change your message. It's not working. It's triggering everybody and getting them from the fact away that the weather is really weird and that we need to prepare for it. And I don't necessarily think the coast is that safe till things start calming the fuck down. Right. So I'm going to wrap this one up, but I'm just saying, yeah, the Atlantic is starting to wake up. And yeah, here we are going to the, what it's going to be the probably craziest 2.5 months of my whole year. Last year, I don't know, I worked 15, 16 hours a day. Some days I didn't sleep at all. And now I'm like having to worry about this shit too. I got to worry about, can I get a tire? Can I, for like, will my car make it? Can I get a tune-up to make it to Colorado? Can I have, like, I don't know, man. No good deed goes unpunished. People will give their fucking politicians or people running to be politicians millions and billions of dollars. And they can spend it however they want and then lose. And I've been doing nothing but kicking ass, taking names, and bringing you the truth since I started this with humor and awesomeness. I'm just tired of the fact that, like, YouTube and the YouTube comments, it's like a swamp troll patrol. They need to be beaten back into the bridge, man. You guys ruining everything, but you love to ruin everything. I'm talking a very tiny percentage. People like, you shouldn't sweat them. But I know, like, it's, you know, if they're here in person, it'd be easier to handle. Because it's just online. They can fuck it all up. That's why, like I said, I don't know. If I cut comments down for 2 months, I'll bring them back on when hurricane season's over. Because, like I said, I don't know. I'm just, whatever. Okay, stay cool. If you want to support THORnews and help and appreciate the fact that I'm going to do my best to cover this and then bring you all the best information from all the best weather people around, then I am going to spend probably 10 to 12 hours a day for the next 2.5 months, bringing you guys as much information as fast as I can, especially at times when nobody's covering it, which is like midnight to 7 a.m. I'm here for you, and I've been doing a great job. I appreciate being rewarded, but people shit their pants. Like, I mean, like, I look at it like being a waiter working on tips. I don't understand why people could come back saying, I don't like you asking for tips. I'm like, why? I don't get paid, dude, and I spend all my time, and it's great service. And I don't ever say, hey, if you're not paying, you don't watch. Like, I literally, like, I don't know. It's just our country's gotten a really shitty spot, and everybody's crazy, so I'm a little crazy too. And then it is bad time for hurricanes. Yeah, support THORnews. Leave a PayPal link. I know my P.O. box. I guess you'd have to send it soon because I'm going to shut that down when I leave. If I leave. Shit, I might not be able to afford to. Alright, whatever. Stay cool. I'll make another video. The last video I did was amazing. Best video maker out there. Yeah! I said it. It's true. Most of the time. Peace out. Stay cool.